Slammer. Brother.
Oh, like a pink.
Brother.
Give me a pink one.
Brother. Slammer.
There goes the beautiful dance. I just like to sit and admire this.
Slammer.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Slammer.
Finish that off.
Slammer.
Happy 21st birthday, Slammer.
You know what, man? It is, first off, welcome to the Bro Show, episode 15. And as you can tell, man, it is, I've been looking forward to this one, man. This is the Bros Birthday Bash. Happy birthday to you yesterday.
I appreciate it, sir. And happy birthday to you tomorrow.
And I appreciate that. So,
we didn't even plan that.
Right sandwiched in between is today. We're going to celebrate the Bros Birthday Bash. So, welcome along. And now I shall sing the happy birthday song. Happy birthday to us.
Yes.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, the Bro Show, Mookie and Slammer. Happy birthday to us.
Woo!
Yes.
And
woo.
many more.
And many more. All right, man. Welcome to the Bro Show. I am your host, your number one brother, your mega brother, the people's bro. I forgot my belt.
Oh,
it's upstairs in the closet.
He still has one.
I still am at 375 days now. You're Midwest PopCon champion. And that is the only title that I'm holding right now, and that's all right because I'm going to hold it forever. 375 days. I am your host, Slammer, and this...
I'm known around these parts as the king of cool, the Mookie of the year, your favorite number one stepbrother of all time.
The White Larry Bird.
The White Larry Bird, a.k.a.
Yeah.
Mookie. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for your happy birthday shout-outs. Me having my birthday yesterday, Mr. Slammer having his tomorrow. The ageless wonders.
Ageless.
Right here in front of your faces.
Never age if you don't grow up, and I've never done that. So
Chris Sater is in the chat. Says happy birthday.
Hey, get well, brother. I hope you're doing all right, man.
Sater is going through some struggles. Usually I'm in here wanting to challenge him in some matches, but you get well. I want you at 100%.
Yeah,
he
will
be
at
100%,
man. He's full of positivity. We're full of positivity.
We're gonna have one of those Singapore Raising Cane street fights.
Singapore Raising Cane
like
match.
that?
I like that a whole lot.
What we got going on here? Let's see. Heather says birthday bash.
Birthday bash.
Alex says happy birthday, gentlemen.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Tim Mendenville sends us birthday cakes. And if you're on TikTok, you missed out. We have been live
for 30 minutes.
Oh gosh, 35 minutes probably.
We took a 30-minute pre-show on TikTok. We have a special guest join us in chat.
Yeah, man. Adam Baum, Brian Clark, joined in on the chat. Chatted with us for a while.
He talked with us for, 10 minutes?
At least, man. How cool is that, man? Talk some action figures with Adam Baum and stuff. Of course, I marked out because I'm a big Adam Baum fan. So
you're the big Adam Baum fan. I'm the big Brian Clark Chronic fan. So it was awesome. Him, even interacting with us, telling us about the figures coming out. He said there's a Wrath figure coming out at some point.
Yeah. He said 4 figures coming out, man.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome to have him join in on the old TikTok.
Yeah, if you're a big
TikTok
Adam Baum fan, if you go on his website or whatever, I think he said it's all on his link tree. You can get all the
links to all the products.
Get the links to all of his products. So that's pretty cool.
Let's see. Scott McFarland says, "Happy birthday, Mookie. I will text Slammer in the morning as I do on his birthday every year." LOL. we appreciate that, Uncle Scott.
Uncle Scott, thank you.
Paige is in here to smack me when I be saying that.
Yeah, as you can tell.
Speaking of Paige,
birthday bash, and she didn't even show up for the birthday bash because she is.
I think I know where
running
she's at.
Where?
I think she's upstairs baking our birthday cake as we speak.
Yep, she's Sorry she can't be here. Big
She's
old
upstairs.
sad face.
She's baking her cake.
Baking the cake.
So hopefully by the end of the show, hopefully by the end of the hour, we are presented with the biggest birthday cake she's ever cooked in her life, a Dairy Queen ice cream cake
Dairy Queen
with extra gel on the top.
With extra.
So get to cooking.
Funny story about Dairy Queen and ice cream cakes. Heather went to pick Paige up an ice cream cake, and I'm going to get the story all butchered. And
I was able to hear this story.
You
also,
know
so
this
tell it, I
story.
will try to help you out if you do.
so anyway, the 16-year-old girl that didn't know how to decorate the cake or whatever, Heather just said, "Get me the stuff." And the girl went and got all the gels and stuff, and Heather stood right there at the counter of Dairy Queen.
She allegedly stuffed a couple in her pocket.
Yeah. And Heather
We're not
literally,
calling it, allegedly.
even with the other workers watching and people in line to order food, Heather decorated Paige's birthday
Heather
cake.
jumps around the counter and she starts making dilly bars.
Dilly
She's
bar-
making
Man,
Oreo
flipping,
cupcake.
flipping cheeseburgers and making the chicken baskets.
She's the best little Dairy Queen you'll ever see.
Heather said, "Tell it good." I think I told about as good as you can, man. If you picture Heather, just give me the gel, and I will make it myself.
So Paul Hester says, "Happy birthday, Jerry Odom. I'm trying to figure out if you used to pick pitch for Elvins years ago.
Pick pitch.
Did you used to pitch in Elvins years ago?
I did not.
I don't know if he's talking to you or me. I did not.
I did not. I
was the basketball player. I was never the baseball player.
was a baseball player, but man,
Jerry wants to know if you're a southpaw. Are you lefty?
I'm a righty.
So you're saying there's possibly a doppelganger in the Elvins region
A doppelganger.
of a slammer. There might be another slammer in the Elvins.
Well, you let me know who it is. I'm gonna sue him for gimmick infringement.
Let's see. Paige says, "I'm sorry I can't be there for the birthday bash." Paige says, "My Uncle Scott." Well, there is no Paige here to argue and fight with me. So
Yep.
tonight,
You're out.
on my personal birthday bash, along with my buddy Slammer over here, he's my Uncle Scott.
No,
Tip
Patrick,
my
I
hat.
did not get the $6 Target Elites. I need to get there to get it.
Michael says, "What's up, Slammer Mania and Mookie Mania?
What's up,
Happy
brother?"
birthday, Mookie. Thank you so much." Paige says she does like the extra gel. Scott says, "My niece, the Paige Mac."
Paige says she loves the birthday hats. What is a birthday without a birthday hat? This thing is kind of choking into my neck, but it's my birthday tomorrow, so
Hey, it all works out.
birthday hats are being
So
worn.
I was actually, funny story, I was actually
Today,
purchasing
Scott
this.
will be Mookie's honorary Uncle Scott.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Uncle Scott. Happy birthday. That's the best birthday gift a boy could ever ask for.
the best a boy could ask for.
So, funny story, I was actually going to buy you one of these. I knew you had this. I almost bought you a black one. I was going to cut the top of it out.
Put my hair out of it?
But then I got to thinking, you probably don't want to get glitter all in your hair.
Oh.
So I opted not to, and I just got this one for myself.
Hey, it's all good because I got my
But I had two of them in hand.
I've got my official WWF party favors, my Stone Cold Rock Undertaker WWF Attitude blower and hat. And yeah, I've got the table covers and all that stuff too. I wish I'd had all that stuff out. Heather got me the best birthday cake ever back. It's a Hollywood Hogan's
that's awesome.
flexing, and a whole little NWO birthday cake
That's
back
awesome.
in the day, back like '98 or whatever.
Yeah.
And she had the whole spread, man. It was
That's awesome.
gosh dang, it was awesome.
See, when I was growing up, I had like Alf and Bart Simpson.
Oh,
And I think I had Alf like 2 years in a row on a
Whoa,
birthday
really?
cake. I loved Alf.
Gordon
as a kid.
Shumway,
I seen your comment. I was a big Alf fan. I think I had Urkel cake one year.
an Urkel cake.
I had some of the most bizarre but like timely birthday cakes whenever I was a kid.
You know, Urkel's got he's a game show host now. We watch
Yeah,
the Game Show
I did
Network
see
all the
that.
time. I think he's got a show it's either premiering or just premiered, one of the two.
As always, don't forget
Thank you, Robin.
If you want to call the Slammer hotline, 1-900-99-SLAM,
Oh,
that's
boy.
with 2 M's. Give us a call tonight. Give us some birthday shout-outs. Give us a hello. If you have any wrestling questions, that's 1-900-99-SLAM with 2 M's. Get your parents' permission before calling.
That's right. And since it's our birthday, send us stars. Send stars.
They can't. You took it off unprofessional mode, right?
No, I took mine off, and I just ended up putting my regular page back on professional mode again today. I don't know what the deal is with Facebook, but Facebook has me ticked off, man.
That's why we have the TikTok going tonight.
Got the TikTok going because TikTok's pretty cool. Anyway, whatever the deal is, man. If I got 5,000 friends and followers and all that, 5,000 friends and followers should be seeing our Facebook post. Thank you, brother.
Somebody
Appreciate that. Paul Hester sent us stars. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate that.
And when I look at the stupid little analytics, which I shouldn't look at, and it shows that like 200 people out of 5,000 see any type of post, that's just crap, man. You got friends and family and all that stuff. They should be seeing your stuff. I should be seeing yours. That's just the way it is, man. I thought that's what Facebook was to see each other's stuff.
Yeah, it changes over time.
Yeah, and it's just dumb. That's how, man, that's my wrestling, you know?
There'll be times on my feed where I'll also be scrolling. It'll be all suggested pages, suggested people, friends.
Yeah.
It's like not even stuff I follow.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. And it's like I'll rarely see my friends. And then, after a week of having to deal with it, it almost like it goes back to regular where I see everybody's posts.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed that or not.
I have noticed that. And I always get these things like boost posts, run an ad.
Yeah.
It's so all. I mean, it's
They're
just
trying to
it's
get that
all
mood
it's
off
all
of me.
ruined, man. Snitch is here. The birthday can finally get. Man, I just
we just talked about you, Snitch.
we did we said where's
On the
Snitch
pre-show.
at? Yeah, we was talking about you on the TikTok feed, man. Something had come up. It's like that had to be Snitch.
So you gonna do a little taste test?
Yeah, I do want to do a taste
It is
test.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
Welcome to Tuesday. We love
we
Tuesday.
said
Every Tuesday we're here at the Bro Show.
Yesterday was my birthday. Tomorrow's your birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
Today's the day in the middle. And what's better than the middle of two birthdays? The middle of some Oreo cookies.
Oh!
You like that little segue there?
I do. I
It was
like
a
that.
good
That
little
was
segue.
good. Man,
It all came off the top of my head.
man, you're
There's
a real smart
brand-
feller.
There's brand new Oreo cookies out.
Woo!
Coca-Cola flavored Oreo
I'm
cookies.
excited, man. We have yet to do a taste test on the show
I've been
yet.
looking for these, and I finally found them today by accident. I wasn't even looking for them. I went to Casey's, got me some gas. I'm in line waiting to pay for my gas. I turn around because I don't pay at the pump. At Slammer, I've had this conversation with you.
Did
and
you
with
have
the
to pay
Pace
for the gas before, though?
I would go prepay and get me a drink while I'm in there. And as I'm standing in line to pay for my gas, I turn around. These little bad boys are giving me a little wink in line, going, "Pick me up, Mookie."
Pick me up, Mookie.
So the good boy Mookie is turns around,
Man,
grabs some Oreos, and it's like, "Bring me the Slammers."
Man, I'm
I'm
ready.
excited to try
I'm
these.
ready.
And I know you're a big Coca-Cola fan. I'm more of the Pepsi fan than Coke. You're the Coke fan.
I'm a Diet Coke fan, but for this, I will be happy to have Coke. And I usually don't eat Oreos, and here's why.
Oh, here's the inside scoop. Let's sit back
Man,
with this.
every time I eat Oreos are stuck in my teeth. No matter how much I'll go brush my teeth 45 times, man. I'll still be digging Oreos out of it.
So we're gonna be talking. It'll look like we have black teeth.
I'm gonna look like I've just been eating dirt. I'm excited, man. Let's try
Coca-Cola
these babies.
infused Oreos. And
Happy birthday to your wife yesterday, Playboy Trio.
Hey, it was my birthday too. I shared a birthday with Playboy's wife.
You shared a birthday with Playboy Trio's wife.
Trying to get them open. There we go. Well,
Whoa, it's red.
that's the corner. Red and black. Check these out.
What? Are
The top layer is red. Yeah, looks like the top. One cookie is red. One cookie is the traditional.
All right, and to wash it down, I have a delicious Bang Energy
Tonight.
cherry blade lemonade.
Tonight I'm going with the strawberry melon brisk baby. I used to
Thank you,
love the
Santa
brisk.
Kringle.
I used to love the brisk commercials back in the day. Remember they had like the Rocky Balboa one?
Yeah.
It's like the claymation. Like,
Yeah.
I'm driving, Nick. I just need some brisk, baby. That's what he would do. That's a pretty good Rocky impersonation.
That's pretty spot on, to be honest with
So,
you.
would you like to try?
You here to try an Oreo cookie?
No.
Oh boy.
Hey, welcome
Uncle
to the
Scott,
live
Uncle Scott, I'm
feed.
gonna be back up.
No, I'm here
Uncle-
to bring you guys each a birthday treat
Uncle
to
Scott.
enjoy the show. Here's each of you a Reese's
Oh man, Reese's
cup. Merry
cups.
Christmas.
It's
Blow your
birthday.
candle out.
Have fun.
Thank you,
All
Paige.
right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
All right, man.
All right.
You ready to do this?
Little taste test. So I did a little research. Man, I could smell the Coke as soon as you picked it up.
Oh, I can't. Oh my gosh.
So apparently
It smells
the
like, you remember those root beer caps?
Yeah.
Bottle caps. This smells like a root beer
I
bottle
love
cap.
those.
Smell that. Tell me that doesn't smell like a root beer bottle cap.
Oh my gosh, it does.
This
See,
was
yours has a different design on it.
Oh, you got
Yours
little
has the
Coke
Coca-Cola
bottles.
logo.
I got a
Mine-
Coca-Cola. Oh, that trips me out because we're opposite on there. All right.
So apparently the red cookie has the Coke infused taste to it, and it adds to the flavor. All
So,
right.
so we're gonna eat these like normal people. We're not tearing them off and
No,
licking the
I'm
center.
ready
I
to-
can't do that.
I'm a one biter too. I see you're a half a biter. Mookie here's got a big mouth, so he can. I'm gonna put Coke down so it hits my tongue first.
That's pretty good.
Oh, wow.
That's really good.
Wow. Now I wish they had. I wish I could find a big pack of these.
Tell me this.
Oh,
I know they have that Oreo drink.
Mhm.
Do they have Diet Coke or is it just regular Coke only?
it is a zero sugar. It's
It's a zero sugar. I want to try
Wow.
it. That's pretty good.
Wow.
That's weird, man. That is really
It
weird.
almost tastes like it has like Pop Rocks or something in it too. You just kind of like get the little crunchies.
Look at that! Look at that crap all over my teeth.
You're welcome.
Let me wash that down with a.
Happy birthday.
Let me wash that down with a delicious Reese's cup. This isn't a taste test. I've had a bajillion of these, and I probably should lay off.
Oh, I was
of
gonna
them,
give out Friday night. We went to Dynamo Pro Wrestling in Arnold. They had Arnold Fest.
Arnold Days
Festival Day.
2024 at Arnold Park.
I was gonna give a shout out to our buddy Maxwell. He recognized me in the crowd as I'm there taking photos and videos for your show. He comes over, gives me a big hug, high fives.
You're
talks to
worldwide,
me,
brother.
Talks to me for a while. Ends up taking a photo with me, and his mom wants a photo with me, so I'm taking a picture with both of them on both sides. And he comes back up to me later on. He goes, Mookie, I hate to bother you. I just gleeked, sorry.
Gleek.
He goes, Mookie, I hate to bother you. And I'm like, dude, I'm just like you. Just joking.
You're just
He goes,
you're
he goes
one
I
of
hate to
us.
bother you. He goes, my mom didn't like how the picture turned out. She said it was kind of blurry. So I had to retake a photo with him towards the end of the show. And I'm like, I love that. I thought that was awesome. He's a
Yeah.
great guy. Maxwell, really appreciate you coming up to say hi to me.
Anytime somebody has me get a picture with them or with their kids or whatever, after they get the picture, I always say, "Do you want to check that out real quick?"
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure
See, I'm new at this.
that they get what they want, you know. And 9 times out of 10, everybody's like, "Oh, it'll be fine." I don't care if you get a picture with me, check it out. And if you're like, "Hey, man, I had my
Everybody-
eyes closed,"
And I
or-
get that because everybody, you kind of feel rushed, like
Sure.
you're not really bothering people, but other people want to get up to you. I get it because that's how when I get pictures with people, I'm like trying to get a picture and try to get out of the way.
yeah.
Whew. Friday night, you had a busy Friday night.
My gosh, man, yeah.
We both worked a full day of our work jobs.
work
our shoot
jobs. You worked all day. I put in for an 8-hour request at UPS, and I said, if there's any way you guys can help me out to be out here by 4, it'd be awesome. But Dynamo Pro was already cool, man. They already said, you just get here when you get here. We will have you something to do. I showed up. We got there, about 5:35, 5:40.
We're still early.
And we were still early. The event we couldn't get started until after 6, which was fine. The only thing that sucked was it was like 89 degrees
got
and
real
swampy, humid.
It was more humid than
Oh,
and
my
it
gosh.
it just lingered.
Yeah, I just started sweating. I don't think I stopped sweating until we had that air conditioner on high at 10.
1-900-99 Slammer. We have our first caller in.
First call of the night.
First caller of the night. Welcome to the Bro Show. This is Brother Mookie.
Well, welcome to the Bro Show, episode 15, the Birthday Bros Bash.
Is this the Bro Show?
This is the
This
Bro
is the Bro
Show.
Show.
Welcome, caller. Who is this?
This is Paul from Palmer.
Paul from Palmer.
Is that Palmer, Illinois?
No, Paul from Palmer.
Is that Palmer, Illinois?
Palmer, Missouri, out by Palmer Lake.
Oh, all right.
Oh, Palmer Lake, yeah.
I just wanted to wish
I heard they drop a lot of stuff off there.
Mookie happy birthday yesterday.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
And Mr. McFarland won tomorrow.
Who?
Happy
Who?
birthday.
Who?
Mr. Slammer.
Yeah,
Slammer,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wish.
Appreciate that.
I have a question about it's a wrestling related question.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we-
Hit us up, bro. Thank you for calling.
we-
1-900-99 Slammer. That's with 2 M's.
Send your stars now.
So what you
Birthday
got?
stars.
What wrestling question you got, brother?
Mine's are really blue. Look at that.
Arcane and Undertaker really bad.
Arcane and Undertaker.
Arcane
really
and
brothers.
Undertaker brothers. You know what? That is a good question. I feel like I've been asked this before,
This
but
is the $1 million question every week.
let me give a good serious answer. Yes. Kane and Undertaker are legitimate brothers.
I'm gonna go on the opposite side and say possibly not.
I think you can Google it, and I think that there's blood tests and stuff that proves that they're brothers. So yes, Kane and Undertaker, real legitimate brothers.
One half the show says yes, one half says no. So there's your answer. We're split right down
Take
the
with
middle.
it what you may.
Everybody give us a like and share if they think that they're brothers.
All
Thanks for
right.
answering my question tonight. Have a good night, guys.
All right,
You
appreciate
too.
it.
Thanks for
Appreciate
the
you calling
call.
in.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you for the
See you,
50
Paul.
stars. Send your stars now, man.
Wow.
If you think Undertaker and Kane are brothers, send us 1,000 million stars. And if you
That's
don't,
a lot of stars.
send us 10 stars, and it'll be awesome.
Oh, Dave
Thank
Price
you,
is
Dave.
good
Thank
call.
you.
What's up?
Whoa,
Good
good
call.
call. We got a good call. Maxwell said that was a great time. It was a good time at Dynamo.
Yes.
Anyway, great
Gave
night.
Maxwell a shout out earlier. I don't know.
Yeah,
if you've seen that in the chat
yeah.
or
If you
you've seen it or
didn't,
not.
if you didn't hear Bro Mookie giving you a big old shout out, he enjoyed
awesome.
taking pictures
Yes.
with you. It's always good to see you guys. Good to get to actually talk to you for a minute. I know we get to talk to you a little bit at MMWA, but it is actually nice to get to talk to you and Molly out there for a few minutes, just to
Hanging and
just
banging.
hanging out. Nighter, Exciter, thank you, brother, for joining in.
They want to know about them Chiefs. We got a few Chiefs
Oh
comments.
my gosh, was we talking about the Chiefs on the
We were talking
TikTok
about-
feed?
Our pre-show on TikTok here. We
Ugh.
had some Chiefs comments, especially about specifically about Pacheco. I myself am not a Chiefs fan. I hate the Chiefs. I've been on the record many times of saying I hate the Chiefs, and you just don't care for them. You're not a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm not a lover. I've got two girls here that live in the house that like Taylor Swift, so they're on the Chiefs choo-choo wagon. But
See, last year I lost a major bet with the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. I had to dress up like Mr. Patrick Mahomes for a day.
oh, that's awesome.
It was funny, but I was not happy. They shouldn't have won the Super Bowl. They honestly probably shouldn't have won all three of these games that they've won so far. I don't know if you watched.
Yeah, and
all
you
three
know,
games have literally come down to the last play of the game for them to win.
And it's funny because as soon as anything, it doesn't matter what team's the hot team for a few years. Man, the Rams were hot for 2 years, and people were over the Rams, and the Patriots were the shiny new toy at the time, and everybody and their brother were big-time Patriots fans. Well, it didn't take long, man. People hate the Patriots, and
I feel like people
it's the
starting
same
to turn
thing
on.
with the Chiefs. People hate the Chiefs now.
That's what I was
and
going to say. I feel
what-
like they're slowly starting to become that team. Keep hitting your camera over here.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, look, there's Bushwhacker Luke in that picture. I haven't heard from Luke in a while. I need to
I
message
forgot what I was
him.
going to say. I feel like everybody's starting to get on that bandwagon of hating the Chiefs because they've been so good, so long, kind of that unstoppable force.
Yep.
You know, people love those red hot teams, but when they stay hot forever, kind of like Brady with the Patriots for
Yep.
almost like a whole decade, people start hating on that
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're so good, which it's not your fault, but
Yeah.
I hated the Patriots. I hated Tom Brady. I actually liked Brady when he went to Tampa.
What?
What?
Your Rams beat my whose Rams? Your Rams?
They were our Rams.
Yeah, they've been my Rams
Man,
in
speaking
almost
of that,
10 years now.
Speaking of that, I remember when the Rams beat the 49ers for the first time in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Because the Niners used to kick our butt for the first 2 or 3 seasons.
You remember that game? Isaac
And-
Bruce had 4 touchdown passes. I thought with that first game at Busch Stadium when they played, Todd Kinchin
Kinchin.
had a
That's what I was doing.
had
He come up and
a return punt touchdown, and I remember that
Yep.
he did the whole
he did the whole boxing
on
because
there.
of Ken Norton.
because of Ken Norton who played for the 49ers.
Recovered that.
And I just knew, dude, I'm like, oh my gosh,
Our
they're going to beat
rivalry.
the 49ers.
Yep.
And then they lost.
our rivalry.
The rivalry.
That was our rival team for the longest time
Yep.
in St. Louis. Those dreaded 49ers.
But, I was going to say, I'm not either way, but it's funny all the people that
all right, we got
are bashing on the Chiefs. There was a game a couple games ago.
Chad says, "Really, Kyle Mookie's Skynet?" Because I guess because I hate the Chiefs.
Yeah, but
I get it.
they're-
You're on that side of the state. You're on that side of the state. I get it. That's your
Yeah.
home team.
I mean, we're like I said on the pre-show, we're closer to the Tennessee Titans, the Indianapolis Colts, and the Bears than we are the Chiefs. It's like
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm a casual fan. I just enjoy watching football. And like I was going to say about the Chiefs, a couple games.
Chad says the Rams are smart and left.
But there was a pass
Listen here, brother.
there was a pass interference call that was 1,000,000% pass interference in favor of the Chiefs. And all I said, there are a lot of non-knowing football fans on Facebook. If you don't know anything about football, don't
I
sit
kind of
there
feel like that with wrestling
and,
too, though.
Yeah, don't give your opinion. Don't give political opinions. Don't give football opinions if you ain't got a clue what you're talking
Just don't
about.
give your opinion at all. Just,
As you notice, I don't talk political stuff because I don't know what I'm talking about, and I think they're all clowns. So vote Slammer Mookie 2024, which we'll flip a coin for president, and the other guy will be vice president, and we'll get this country straightened out. Slammer Mookie 2024.
V for victory.
Victory. Jimmy
So-
Carter, 4 more years.
So Scott McFarland's in the chat. Uncle Scott! My Uncle Scott for the day because it was my birthday yesterday. No page here to slap me around. He even admitted he's my Uncle Scott for the day.
He did admit
Uncle
that.
Scott wrote in and said, "Did you guys see the 99 Rams made an appearance at the Cardinals game the other night? Pretty cool. A couple of them looked like they could still be playing." So I seen photos. I didn't know it was going down. I think they had like either a football theme or maybe a Ram theme night at the Cardinal game. I do remember seeing something a while back that it was coming up, something like that. I had no idea.
I had no
I
clue.
seen photos just the other night of all the players. Everybody was there but Warner, pretty much. But I think Warner had prior engagements for like NFL Network, or I think that's who he works for. I think he was doing something. It may have been like Thursday night or something.
Yeah, until Patrick Frigga told us about them being there, because
Like Bruce still looks like he can go. Falk still looks like he can
Torrey
go.
Holt, he
Torrey
can probably
Holt.
go. It's, yeah, oh man.
We can just sit here and get on the whole
I would,
90s.
yeah,
90s,
I will. I could go. We're going to have to dedicate a whole show to the St. Louis Rams. Let's do that. Let's pick a week here soon, and
we might not have. There might not be too many 99 Rams fans on here though.
maybe we'll have a segment, and we'll wear our favorite Rams jersey from St. Louis. And
I don't have.
did
it
you
that
get
fit
rid of
anymore.
all yours?
I have to go look at Goodwill.
I kept my jersey.
You can still find St. Louis Rams things at the local Goodwill.
That's a shame, isn't it? Anytime we walk around the antique mall, I'll look and I'll be like, well, there's a St. Louis Rams Super Bowl 34 champions plaque.
The two things you're guaranteed in this area to find at the antique malls or the Goodwill thrift stores is St. Louis Rams gear and Mark McGuire,
It's 72,
1998 72 home run chase. Those are the two things sports-wise you are guaranteed to find in this area.
I've got that newspaper. I think still
I think everybody
somewhere.
does. I think I had a few of them.
I had a No Fear Mark McGuire
Oh, wow.
T-shirt. I wore. Oh my gosh, that was my favorite shirt, man. I wore
That's awesome.
I wore that thing all the
I
time.
had the Record Breaker 72.
Oh,
Yeah, good times.
oh gosh, 72. You're talking about Barry Bonds. McGuire only hit 70 home runs.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was thinking 62. But he
60. He's 62.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
broke what was it, Babes? That was Babes?
That was Roger Maris.
Maris.
Had the.
I'm thank you for correcting me. Yeah, 70.
Babe Ruth was 60. Maris was 61. McGuire was 62.
Okay.
And then he ended up with 70. What Sosa end up with? 66.
I think 66.
And then
See, Bonds don't even count to me. Even
what
though
he hit? 70.
I think he
70 something.
Frigga might know. Frigga's still on here. He'd tell you he's a big baseball fan.
Who's gonna break? How many did
Otani?
who?
Otani's a big baseball player.
What's
right
that Judge? How many?
Oh,
did
Aaron
he hit a
Judge?
whole bunch of?
now? Aaron Judge.
He didn't hit nowhere near. Did he?
Who?
Who was left? Somebody else hit 60 home runs
I'm not a huge
besides
baseball
Bonds, Sosa, and McGuire. There's
Yeah.
somebody else that hit
Alex
60.
Rodriguez got close.
He
I know
never
at one
did
point.
hit 60 though, did he?
I think he
Did
got
that
probably
Aaron
close.
Judge hit 60?
Maybe. I'm not a huge baseball fan. I follow a little bit. You know, I watch Sports Center and stuff.
Judge has 55 now.
Oh wow.
Is that what he's got?
Alex Eaton says Chiefs are dirty trash. Always have been, always will be. Justin is a Bears fan. Heather, dang, someone had to say the Rams. Son will be all riled up from days now. God help me.
Is that what Heather said?
Yeah.
I will too. I'll probably gripe sometime here throughout the night about it.
Chad says the Chiefs are awesome. Wyatt Long,
Wyatt
Mr. Wyatt
Long,
says,
what's
"Hi."
going on, man?
What's up, Wyatt? Let's see.
Very appreciate it. Thank you, brother.
Awesome
Thank you for the
discussion.
birthday.
Happy birthday. Jerry says they got game though. They got game. Man, they just. Scott Goodson says, "Hey yo,
Hey yo,
we gotta do our best Scott Hall
I
impersonation."
don't have a toothpick.
All right, he holds the microphone. You gotta have your little pinky out. He goes, "Hey yo, oozing machismo chico. If you ain't down with the NWO chico, we got 2 words for you." Chad Jackson survey says
rules.
1 more for the good guys.
For the good guy.
Or he go, "Who's here to see?"
Chad Province, thank you, brother. I think your birthday's tomorrow too.
Oh,
isn't
we
it?
got another birthday boy.
Yeah, I think his birthday's tomorrow. I think me and him share
My
a
favorite
birthday.
Scott Hall line. "Who's here to see WCW?
Boo!
Who's here to see the
NWO. Yay!
1 more for the good guys?"
Yep. Okay. I thought tomorrow's Chad's birthday. Well, happy birthday tomorrow, brother.
Michael Allen Wildman says he will vote for me. I guess for the presidential race.
Good. Good.
I need to come in.
Is there
and,
somewhere? Is there? We could
Write
probably get
in?
written in, couldn't we?
I'm gonna be like in the Central Homecoming Parade. Is the
How can we get noticed?
we don't
to get,
need, I
get
don't
about,
I don't like
you don't,
politics.
I don't either. But
There's a lot of politics in politics,
I know.
and I don't like
but I
it.
think they make a lot of money. So
Well, I'll
let's
take the
get
money.
in. Let's get in long enough to make some quick money, so I can buy some more wrestling figures.
It sounds like some Beavis and Butthead scheme.
Yeah.
Scott, Uncle Scott says, "Mookie, are you forgetting the Dale Earnhardt stuff too?"
What about Dale
Oh,
Earnhardt?
he's talking about all the crap that you find at Goodwill and
Oh, there's
Dale
a lot
Earnhardt.
there
That is a good one. That is.
I was never.
That is-
I've never been a NASCAR fan, so I don't. But I do realize that at those antique malls, there's quite a lot of little NASCAR stuff
There.
laying around.
Let's see, Chad Jack. I'm trying to hit as much as I can in the chat. Sorry if we missed some stuff here. I feel like we're really far behind. It's you seen that NWO for life. Uncle Scott says hard work pays off. Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times last.
But
Bad guys do.
do.
As soon as I started reading that out loud.
Maxwell, he says 4 people hit 60. Okay, that's what we
Wow.
said, but it's got to be Aaron Judge. He's got to be the fourth.
Chad
one.
Jackson says Mookie for president. We will take it. V for victory right here.
Victory.
Dell Sr. was awesome.
V for Vader. The wrestler Vader, not Darth Vader. So get that
I'm
straight.
glad you-
Let me
that up.
clear that up for the people.
So let me get into a little bit of I got a new item added to the collection this
Whoa,
week.
a new item.
So, I am a big WWF Jakks action figure fan. I have become a WCW early 90s Galoob collector. Look at those muscles.
Ah, gosh.
I've already opened it.
That was for TikTok. If you paid attention on TikTok,
Oh.
you got to see the flex.
I got a new item in the mail this week. Added to my early 1990s WCW Galoob collection.
Galoob.
UK exclusive.
Oh, I know what this is.
This, look at that shining through
I
there
can
already.
see it already.
This thing is in immaculate
Woo.
condition.
Yeah, that's really good.
I love the color scheme, the design.
Nice
It's like,
tattoo.
just chef's kiss on that figure. Lime green, check that out. UK exclusive. The US version was like a dark purplish, bluish, grayish, like ugly outfit. Nothing you think of when you think of the Steiner Brothers. You think of the Steiner Brothers, you think of the weird 90s shapes and bright highlight colors. Love and look like there's
Yeah,
like
that's-
no paint loss on this thing
Nope,
at all.
that's
hardly.
good. That's
a little
like,
bit on his heels.
like he just came out of the package. Like
I remember-
big old buggy eyes.
I always look at action figures now a different way from like the old ones when we collected as kids. I remember meeting Georgia Animal Steel, another Georgia Animal shout out tonight. Second one, if you watch TikTok
Wow,
earlier.
that's right, George. Man,
I had the old LJN of Georgia Animal Steel, and whenever I met him, I had him autograph it. And he pointed something out to me. He made a comment to me about
I've
the
got a
old...
George Animal still back there if you need me for reference.
Yeah, let's do it, and I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what he did to me when I met him and had him autograph mine. And I'll point it out on yours and see.
George Animal still, brother. LJN.
So when he got it, right before he autographed, like, I think across his back, because it's a little bit easier than his chest. But it's not easy with all the hair on there. He pointed out and he goes, "You can always tell if the kids loved me or hated me when they played with my toys. Because if my toes are worn out, that means I was winning all my matches." He goes, "And if you look at my heels, and if the heels are all worn out,
Yeah.
that means I was losing all my
That's
matches."
awesome.
He pointed that out to me, and every time I look at like wrestling figures,
You know,
especially the old painted ones like this, I always look at that now because of George the Animal Steel. And your toes look like George the Animal Steel was winning quite a bit. His heels are worn out a little bit, but those toes. That's one thing I'll never forget about him
That's
doing.
awesome.
And I always look at wrestling figures that way now. When I see the old LJNs or the Galoobs or the Hasbros, or all the older toys,
that's awesome.
I'll never forget when he did that. I thought that was like the coolest thing.
Oh, we never did finish talking about Friday night.
Yes, go right ahead.
And
we got a lot of sidetracks.
We'll finish that up real quick. Friday night was awesome. Dynamo Pro Wrestling. I ended up having 2 matches
Oh,
and a
Monk says
battle
hello.
royal. Hello, Monk. Herb.
We got to yeet on here. Yeet.
Well,
And
you-
Herb Simmons. Hello, sir. Hello, Herb.
So I had 3 matches, and then Saturday morning. Well, it wasn't Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. You did not go with me. I picked my buddy Graylin up, and we went to Sedalia, Missouri for New Breed Wrestling. Had another match there.
And quick time out here.
No, that's fine.
I see you take our annual road trip photo, and I kept looking in the comments, waiting in the comments
Waiting
for somebody to say,
"Well, where's Mookie?"
"Who's that? That's not Mookie." Nobody said it. You guys failed me.
You know,
Failed.
and here this is my other gripe with Facebook.
Yeah.
Usually our road trip pictures get a bajillion comments and likes and all that. The last few,
Hey,
they
you didn't
it's
have
like
a future presidential candidate in your car.
Nobody sees the post.
You did not
Nobody
have a
sees the post.
future presidential candidate in your car, and that's
That's
what
right.
killed your ratings.
So anyway, that was
Ted
the
Jackson, yeet.
that was the wrestling weekend.
Roger, yeet.
So this coming up weekend, Saturday, I will be
Ted, yeet.
in Jefferson City, Missouri with Show Me State Wrestling. It's going to be awesome. Bikers, brawls,
And
brats.
Brock, my favorite part.
So they're going to have a big motorcycle show. Come look at motorcycles, get yourself some barbecue.
I'm gonna
And
get
then
me a
at 6
big
o'clock,
rock.
man, wrestling action. Slammer will be in action. Can't wait. Show Me State Wrestling. It'll be the second time I've appeared for them. Man, they got a good thing going up there, man. Quite
good
a
production.
good production,
Yeah.
man. If you like
good wrestling action too.
they got it all going on, man. So if you're
Jefferson
anywhere around
City
the
area.
Jefferson City area on this Saturday, go to ShowMeStateWrestling.com, whatever the website is. Go on their page. There'll be a link there that you can get your tickets, or just come down Saturday night, get
Pick 'em
yourself
up
some
at the door.
tickets, and come in, say hi to us, buy some
We'll be
merch.
there.
We'll be there, man.
I'll probably be running the merch.
You'll probably be running the
I'll
merch
be running
table.
the merch table with money in one hand and a big old brat in the other.
And a big old bra in the other. It's going to be awesome. So hopefully see you guys Saturday. So let's get back to the discussion there. What's going on?
Tony, my buddy Tony from California. Welcome. He says, "Yo, what's up, Slammer?" and White Larry Bird.
White Larry Bird.
Appreciate you, brother, for joining us. Yeah, Chad says you can buy him at the door.
Buy him at the door.
Yes, buy 'em at the door.
Tickets. Hey,
Saturday night.
yeah,
Is it Saturday afternoon? What time is it?
6 o'clock. 6
Ooh,
o'clock.
we're gonna have a long
I think,
day.
I think 2 o'clock is when the biker brawl
We're gonna be there for that.
starts.
Figure that out.
We'll figure that out.
I can
well,
do some barbecue.
yeah, let's go. We should get there at least to eat some food.
I'll tell Gordon. Gordon, save me a couple brats, buddy.
Yeah, that's usually our struggle sometimes. For some reason, Jefferson City, once it hits about 8 or 9 o'clock, there's nowhere to get any food anywhere for some reason. So
Roger says they will be there this Saturday. So will we.
so will we. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a good time. Show me state
So-
wrestling.
So since tomorrow is your birthday, I brought a little birthday present for you, my friend.
All right.
This could be anything.
Could be anything.
I did have a green lime Jello mold I don't know where the cat disappeared to. The cat maybe in here.
Was that on National Lampoon's
Christmas
Christmas?
Yeah, it's lying.
Is that Butterball in there?
So I have got
Yes,
you,
I have a cat named Butterball. Leave me alone.
I have got you about the Christmas present, a birthday present,
Spider-Man
For Mr. Slam.
wrapping.
and I also brought myself a
You brought
birthday
yourself a
present
gift.
to open.
All
Thank
right.
you, eBay. So
All right.
we want to open them
Anyway.
together? Do we want to open together? Or do you want to open yours first?
We got a little time here. Let's just
All right.
do it. We can do them
One at a
separate.
time. Go right
All
ahead.
right, man. So anyway.
Go. It's leaking. It's lying.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
We got a good view here on TikTok.
Because I'm front and center, that's why.
All right.
Future presidential candidate.
I'm scared. I'm always scared when I open something.
Don't be scared.
All right. Let me get the Spider-Man.
All right.
Spider-Man wrapping off.
I
there.
wrapped that myself, too.
Man, I thought you had professionally done. That was so good.
I almost took it over to my mother's house and said, Mom, can you wrap this?
Mom, can you wrap this?
But I am better than that.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting in the holiday spirit.
Whoa! No way! What? Woo! Brother!
I figured you did not have this one.
I do not have this, buddy. That is a ringside exclusive. Ringside top 10. Ringside exclusive Hollywood.
Check out that
Hollywood
back photo.
Hogan. Oh my gosh.
The NWO Wolfpack version. The only gripe I have about this figure, it doesn't have a hangy, so you can't hang it.
Oh, that's all right.
It has no little clippy hanging.
No, he's a sit on the shelf.
See, that can't even be a peg warmer because you can't even hang it from a peg.
No, that would never be a peg warmer.
But
Man,
how-
them boots.
I love that figure. I love the red NWO belt.
The red NWO belt. It's got
Pops it off.
Got the two sweet hands. The tie-dye black trunks. Ah, I love those. And that makes me want to wear my black
Uncle
boots.
Scott says I should have gave it to Paige to wrap. I did a heck of a job myself, sir.
Man, that's a good man. Thank
Paige
you.
says iconic gift. Tim Mendeville's Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Oh, that's awesome, brother from Justin.
Right.
Scott McFarlane says it's like we're sharing the same brain tonight.
Man, that's awesome.
And Tony Ruiz says that's dope. That's
dope.
Well, I thought that was Cody Boyer first saying that.
Got his Cardillo weight belt on. Where's Steve Cardillo at? You think he'd talk
Tony's big on the YouTubes doing taste tests. You missed it a little earlier. We did the Coca-Cola Oreo.
I appreciate
flavor.
that, man. That's awesome.
Glad
Thank
you like
you.
that.
You better open your gift up.
All right.
Your
Open
gift. Your gift.
My
from-
gift is
your gift from you.
my gift is straight from the mail, so it may take me a minute to open this. Mine will still be taped shut. I've wrapped this with myself too.
Man.
I'm getting into Christmas spirit. I gotta practice my gift wrapping.
I love Christmas. Who loves Christmas out there? I love Christmas.
I love Christmas movies. I love Christmas music. I'm one of those rare breeds that can listen to Christmas music all year long and be happy. I know there's a lot of Christmas music haters out there.
Oh no!
Like some people's like, I want it to come on the day before and then go off at the end on the 25th. I'm like, let's play it all year
Yeah,
long.
but-
I love
yeah,
Christmas music.
yeah.
It brings me to a happy memory place in my mind as a kid, having Christmas concerts, as a kid going to school and having Christmas concerts, singing Christmas songs.
Yep.
Christmas just brings me joy. Christmas music just brings
Hey,
me joy.
we love Christmas around here too. It's just like
I don't know how I'm going to open this.
we decorated for
did not-
Halloween
I did not think this was
at
over.
the beginning of here. Keep the people happy
I-
there, and I'll be right back.
We need a knife. We need scissors. Freddy Krueger, possibly. It is that time of year. I've got this big box. I didn't even think about trying to pre-open it.
You're in luck. There just so happen to be a pair of scissors
Oh,
really
yes.
close by.
Hey, look. I'm cutting and splitting.
All right, there, Brutus the barber.
All right. I don't know which side I should. It's gonna be safer
Probably
to
the
open
side
this
that says "Don't cut."
one. All right. One side.
But yeah, as soon as Halloween's done, Halloween goes down, Christmas goes up.
People do. I have found out. Do like watching me open wrestling figures.
Paige, don't talk about Freddie when Heather's in the chat.
Hello, Heather.
What did she want? She wanted to talk about Freddie, or she want to hear me gripe about the Rams all night? We can.
We can do both. Let's do both. All right. The box is officially open.
It's open.
The box is open. Oh.
Whoa!
I see a Jax figure.
I see some bone crunching action there. Whoa, where we got those
packed
from?
this one
Did it?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get that's a tag team set? I can already see. Oh,
Yes.
that's good, man.
One of my favorite tag teams from the 90s.
That's awesome.
And look how... Oh, no.
Hey,
except
man.
for this side.
It's pretty good, though.
It's a really good card for being, from 1997.
Yeah. Did you see their new Mattel?
I did.
Our number one right
I
now.
did. I love... Oh, man, I
Mosh
love
and
me
Thrasher. That's good.
I love me some headbangers. I used to love these guys. I was always mad as a kid. They never got put on the cover of a WWF magazine.
Really?
The God ones even made a cover. They were slapping Sonny on the cover,
They sure were. I've got it.
but Slammer, the headbangers never made the cover.
That is
But man, that
what
makes
what
me-
an injustice.
Yeah.
They need to make the magazine again
They need
and
to
go
remake
back
it.
and put all the
So,
people
so
that
one more time, headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher. That's a mash.
Mash and Thrasher.
But
But
I
I
love-
Mash and Thrasher.
I love how Thrasher has the fake looking Gwar t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I pointed that out when I had
Gar.
these loose. It's Gar. I don't know if you can quite see it. Right here on it's supposed to be Gwar, it says on a shirt, but it says like Gar.
You know,
I'm thrilled to have that figure in my collection.
I can't think of what. I know I don't have the camouflage pant, Hogan.
Oh, Tony says he's got that set autographed.
The-
I think
the
yeah,
headbangers?
I believe I think
Really?
I've seen him post that before. I actually looked at one.
Thank you, Sharon.
I couldn't find one
Good, Andy.
on eBay for the longest time for a decent price. I actually almost bought an autograph set because it was going to be cheaper for me to buy an autograph set of that than a regular set. Sharon says that is awesome. Randy says that's cool. The headbangers. Happy birthday to you both from Sharon.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
thank you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to us.
Andy Adams, how you doing, brothers?
Good, good,
Sure,
man.
hardcore Andy. Uncle Scott. Okay, did you guys see that they made a Freddy series for Netflix starring DJ Qualls? It's like 8-episode series starting next month. I actually have, and I kind of think that may not be real. I think it's one of them fake ads that somebody put out, and people got all excited. You know, like they did for years with Beetlejuice 2.
Uh-huh.
I
Thank
hope
you, man.
I hope it's real. I love Freddy. I think a new series would be kind of cool. I think it was supposed to be like on HBO Max or
Okay.
Max or whatever,
Yeah.
or Prime or something, one of those streaming services. I was actually reading about it today, and a lot of people are questioning the legitimacy. Oh, I think it's Netflix. I'm sorry, he did say that.
He did say Netflix.
The legitimacy of that because we've not seen anything else except for like this one random flyer. I hope it's real, but I'm leaning
You're not
towards-
going to hold your breath.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards it's not real, unfortunately. Dan Nair says, happy birthday.
Thank you, brother.
Tony says he feels like the headbangers are underrated. They are.
Good.
And I think they would have lasted a bit longer, but which one was it? I think it was Thrasher that got injured because Mosh had to continue. Mosh wrestled a few more years. With WWF.
he just wrestled
He wrestled as like the
Beaver
Beaver cleavage
cleavage.
for a very short time.
that.
And then
was
he
very short.
Remember, he actually even started tag teaming with D'Lo Brown. Remember, they had
Yeah, I kind of vaguely do.
they were almost like
Yes, Dan. Sorry, I meant to correct him. Dan Near, not Nair.
near. My bad. I'm learning.
Corrected.
I'm learning.
You are corrected.
near. Far.
I'm friends with Thrasher on
I'm friends
Facebook,
with one of them.
Instagram,
I'm friends with one of them on Facebook. I can't remember which one.
X. You're probably
'Cause
friends.
he's the
Glenn
one-
Ruth.
Yeah.
Thrasher. Yeah.
He's the one that broke the news that I seen about those figures coming out, the new ones, and I was so excited. To
Yeah.
see those. Chad says Slammer needs a figure.
I do need a
We
figure.
both agree with that.
I agree with that. I've got a figure, but it's not. I need a good figure.
So I had something I wanted to touch on.
Top 10.
Actually, it is a top 10.
Oh, good.
So PWI put out their top 500 list
Yep.
not long ago.
I didn't make it. I applied.
Hey, and that's crazy to me that you have to apply. You told me you had to apply to be on this list.
You got to apply to get on the list.
How is a wrestling list something you have to apply for? If these guys are doing their research like they're claiming to be,
Yeah.
and then after what point, of course they're going to know who the Roman Reigns are, who the Dean Ambrose or the Moxleys are, who, all these guys, Cody's and everybody. But after you get to a certain point, how do you start ranking all these guys? You know what I mean? Like Warhorse is on there somewhere.
Yeah.
Danhausen is randomly on there somewhere. Some of the guys I'm sure you wrestle with are randomly. How I almost feel like they just have like a lottery system of the bingo balls that they pull out. And they're like, all right, this is number, so and so is this number. I almost feel like it's that point after a while. But I wanted to go over the top 10 lists.
Top 10.
And see. Did you get to see the top 10
I
just want to kind of get some opinions from you and our friends out there.
I heard some of them. I don't remember what the complete top 10 was.
So I agree with most of them, not necessarily in the order they have, but I think the top 10
Was Cody Rhodes number 1?
Cody Rhodes is number 1.
He should be number 1.
And I agree with that. All right, number 10. I don't really think I agree with it. Is Mystico. Even though he's the big Mexican star down in, I assume it's AAA in Mexico.
I've heard the name.
He wrestled with WWE for quite a while. That was Sin Cara.
Oh, that's Sin Cara.
Sin Cara.
Oh, okay.
And then he went back because he was.
He's number 10.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
He was huge. That's why WWE ended up signing him. I think the year that they ended up signing him, he was like ranked number 2 on the PWI 500 that year.
Oh my god!
And everybody in the world was like, "Who is this Mystico?" And then WWE ends up signing him, brings him in as a big. What do we got here?
I don't. Yeah,
Mystico at number 10. Number 9 we have Gunther.
I got. He's
I
fine in the
think
top
9
10.
is good for last year because I'm sure this is the rankings from leading up to this year. I think he's going to be in that top 3 spot that's coming up here.
That's
If
probably
not-
right. And if not,
Number 2. I would almost say
Yeah.
he'll be number 2 or number 3.
top 10 though. That's cool. That's
Gunther.
good for Gunther.
Number 8 is John Moxley with AEW. I know neither one of us are really big Moxley fans.
I've never been a big. I wasn't a fan of his when he was Dean.
I liked him when he was with the Shield.
I never. He was fine.
And I was
with
all
the
excited when he
Shield,
debuted with
but
AEW, but it slowly took a nose down.
I've never got the appeal of him. I mean,
Number 7?
for the people like that kind of thing, that's the kind of thing those people like, I guess, right?
Okay, you're being corny.
I didn't know if I could spit that out, but that's
Number 7, I think maybe kind of ranked kind of low.
the plumber. That's what Tim Mendenville said.
Plumber Moxley. Number 7, I think is kind of ranked a little low maybe on this list, especially if you're considering what all happened last year. MJF at number 7. I would say he probably, in my opinion, probably needs to be in the top 5. He carried that company last year. When he was there, he was involved in like every storyline on AEW TV.
I would more say he probably deserved being a lot more top 10 last year than this year.
Well, I think this is. I'm trying. Well, we're like halfway. We're over halfway through the year. I don't really know how they judge, but I think this previous year.
I've got no problem with that, but
And number 6, Damian Priest. I was a huge punishment
I
Martinez
like
and
him.
Ring
Yep,
of Honor.
I was too.
I really haven't cared for him. I kind of like him now. His feud with Dominic and everything
Yeah.
since they kicked him out.
It's much better. But
I like
don't
what they're
know
doing
if
with him
it's-
now. I liked him leading up to the championship, and then once he won the championship,
It's kind of like
sadly, he kind of reminded me of you when you won your title at Broadway.
It's like the
it just-
chase,
it
the
just
chase,
kind
the
of-
chase, and then
You have all those big high peak moments, and you hit the peak, and you can't peak anymore.
yeah,
And all it is downhill from there. But I feel like he hit that peak, but he wasn't quite at that peak yet when he won the championship. I feel like he's doing better now. I'm more interested in what he's doing now than what he was when he
sure.
was champion.
No, I agree with that.
Let's see. Number 5, Naito from New Japan. I know you're not a big New Japan.
I know who he
person.
is, but
He's with the.
yeah,
I
I
can't
don't.
even pronounce the.
I don't get that at all. but
He's
maybe they're just trying to
mixed
divvy it
up
up with everybody because I guess you just can't put all WWE or AEW people on there.
Number 4, Seth freaking Rollins. I think that's probably a good spot for him.
Yeah,
I don't think he was in the top tier, but I think I think he's better than being in the top 5 at least, and he is at number 4. Number 3, Will Ospreay. I agree with that one.
That's fine.
I'm not a huge Ospreay fan, but he is helping AEW. He's carrying AEW right now. I think him and MJF are the top 2 big names in AEW. And MJF, I think he's out hurt again, or he's taking some time off. So now it's all on Ospreay.
Here's my thing with the AEW people. I feel like a lot of those guys. I feel like they all do the same stuff, and the matches are so long.
Yeah, that's one of my gripes about watching it.
I can't sit there and watch 40-minute wrestling matches.
I hate when they go through like 2 commercial breaks on one match.
Yeah.
Number 2 is another AEW wrestler, Swerve Strickland. I think Swerve. I almost would put Swerve at like number 5. I think 2 was too high. I think he was red hot.
Yeah.
And I think they waited. I think they waited too long to put the belt on him. I think they waited about like 2 to 3 weeks too late. He should have beat Joe for the belt instead of having a 3-way with Joe, Hangman, and him, which I think Cornette's even touched on it and agreed with. And I think that kind of killed his momentum. And now he's got the big feud with Hangman. And my gosh, what, as you said, and as Corny says, if you're into that type of stuff,
if that's the kind of thing you like, that's the kind of.
I'm not into that type of hardcore wrestling.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see that match they had.
The thing is, I work at a hospital.
Before,
I work at a hospital. I use syringes and needles and stuff like every day on my job. And just seeing, I didn't even see the footage, just seeing the photo of that syringe in his mouth and the needle coming out of his cheek, I was like, holy hell.
I don't know why, I don't understand why that even has a place
and
in wrestling.
And number 1, as you pointed out,
was where's Roman Reigns at?
He didn't make the list.
He didn't make the top 10?
That's why I didn't even realize that until you just pointed that out.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Randy Orton's not a top 10 wrestler. CM Punk's not a top 10 wrestler. Drew McIntyre's not a top 10 wrestler.
Wow. I'm not even thinking about this.
LA Knight's not a top 10 wrestler.
Yeah.
And I also don't get the appeal of Jey Uso. I know people like him. I mean, I'd rather see him in there than Naito or Mystico.
Chad says Damien's top 3, Mommy is number 2.
You know, they touched on that too. They said something about were women even in it. They did have women. I think I think they should have a separate.
Yeah, but you're not going to have 500 women's
Well,
list.
even if they did a top 100 or something.
Patrick wants to know, y'all going to watch the Mr. McMahon Netflix special?
Oh, I was going to bring it. You know, I'm on vacation for 3 weeks. I will watch it. I probably won't watch it before. I won't watch it at 3 o'clock in the morning. I think it drops at like 3 o'clock a.m.
Oh, really?
Like tomorrow, my birthday, like 3 a.m. So it'd be like midnight Pacific time, or maybe it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock our time. But 6 episodes, I couldn't imagine.
I will eventually.
You're about to fall asleep now.
I'm yawning. I don't know why I just yawned.
It's a birthday. Wake up, brother.
So I will get around to watching eventually. Right now, I feel like I have every streaming service but Netflix.
You're right. My brother said honorable mention Slammer should be on the list. I applied. I filled out the application.
Which again blows my mind. You have to apply to.
You got to apply. List. I thought, well,
does Seth freaking Rollins apply to be on this list?
I've held a couple times.
Speaking of Gunther, Alex Eden says Gunther. Yeah, he was in the top 10. I think. What did I say? He was like number 9.
Thank you, Ken. Appreciate it.
Tony Rua says Cody and Seth are the only ones that should be on that list. The other 8 don't belong there. Who else would you put? I guess some of the names that Slammer just mentioned.
Yeah.
Well, we're about ready to round this down, wrap this up for the night.
Man, we've got a pretty good show here, man. It's kind of flown by. Did you want to do a quick top 10?
Oh yes, let's do this.
I thought this is our birthday month. Mookie's birthday yesterday, mine tomorrow. I grabbed a September 1992 New Wave Wrestling Magazine.
New Wave Wrestling.
My bookmark, a letter from Slammer's Wrestling Gym. That's right. So this,
I'll probably need some of your guys' help. Keep in mind, this is 1992.
All right.
So it'll be WCW, WWF, probably Smoky Mountain Wrestling,
we have
maybe UWF. There's going to be 92. There's going to be a mixture of stuff in here. I will need your help. I will be keeping an eye on the chat.
this is 1992. We're just going to go. We're going to go with World Wrestling Federation
Oh, okay.
top 10
Top 10.
heavyweights.
Oh, top 10.
So this isn't even going by champion or nothing. This is just your top 10 1992 WWF wrestlers. I don't even know why they say heavyweights. Just wrestlers.
So they're top 10. They're top 10 of 1992.
1992. We don't have to do them in order, but
Okay.
just start spouting some
I'll
off.
say Bret Hart,
Bret Hart is number 5.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is number 7.
92. That would still be maybe Sid Justice.
Not on the list.
I think he may have been 91. 92, Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior is number 3.
Okay. 1992. Let's see. Hogan, Vader, Viscera. Wait, this is 1992. Mr. Perfect, Uncle Scott says.
Mr. Perfect did not make the list.
I'm going to throw out The Undertaker.
The Undertaker's number 4.
All right. 1992. Let me think here. Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon is number 6.
Hey,
and
yeah.
Razor in parentheses.
Razor. How about Big Daddy Cool Diesel?
Didn't make the list.
Ooh. Let's see. Owen Hart.
Did not make the list.
Let me kind of look around the room
1992.
here. Let's Macho Man.
Macho Man is number 1.
Oh
He had a
yeah.
pretty big feud with number 2 in 1992.
Oh, that'd be Jake the Snake Roberts.
Nope.
That would be not Jake the Snake Roberts. That will be Dan says Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner did not make the list.
Let's see here. Let's take a little gander. Gander around. gander around.
You got 4 more people, and I don't think you're going to name 2 of them. I think you got the potential to name the other 2.
Okay, Doink the Clown.
Did not make the list. I don't think he came around till 93 or late 92.
Let's see. Oh, Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man did not make the list, but he had a big feud with number 9.
Let's see here. How about the $1 Million Man?
Did
Ted
not
DiBiase?
make the list.
I feel like this is all good guys.
There's
Um,
2.
Hacksaw, Jim
there's-
Duggan.
there's two-
Oh!
Did not make the list. There's 2 hills, possibly 3, because I can't remember if number 10
Oh, my
was a
gosh.
hill or a babyface at this time.
You're killing me.
Big Boss Man had a huge rivalry with this guy.
See, I want to say my big rivalry with Big Boss Man during that time was Hulk Hogan.
902.
Oh, Nails!
Nails the
Nails?
Convict. is
I would have
what it
never thought
says.
of Nails.
Yep. Number 10.
Let's see. Uncle Scott says Brutus Beefcake.
Beefcake did not make the list.
Tim Mendeville says Ric Flair.
Ric Flair is number 2.
Woo!
That's why I said big rivalry with Macho Man.
Papa Shango is out here. Maxwell says Papa Shango.
Papa Shango did not make the list. They got 2 more.
Let's see. Let's look at this list. Anybody else?
This pretty
Two more.
pretty big name at number 8.
All right.
He had a big rivalry with Shawn Michaels at the time.
Who rivaled Shawn
He
Michaels
was
in
a big
1992?
he was a big tag team guy before he went singles.
Okay, was it Marty Jannetty? No.
From another country.
Ludwig Borga.
The British
The
Bulldog.
British, that was my next guess.
Number 10.
I wasn't even there.
Number 10 was Kamala.
Come on, I would have
That's
never
why I said I
guessed.
couldn't remember if he was a good guy or bad guy at the time
Kamala
because
in
of-
92. I guess that's when he was having the casket matches with.
yeah, and then he kind of turned babyface.
I kind of
and-
forget about Kamala back in the W. I remember him like in the 80s being in the WWF.
Yep.
And I remember
and
him
then
in
he
World
came
Class.
back because he had Kimchi as his, and
You know who played Kimchi for the
it
longest
was,
time?
it was Brooklyn Brawler, I
yeah,
believe.
Steve Lombardi.
And who was his other? He had another manager too.
Sergeant Slaughter was another good guess there. Justin says Blackman. I guess Steve Blackman.
Oh, the Mountie.
1, 2, 3 kid. Yeah, Mountain.
I love the Mountie. Don't get me started on Jacques Rougeau, man. He's awesome. He's my favorite,
big
man.
Shock fan. So we're about ready for this week.
Yep.
I'm ready for Saturday. Saturday's gonna be a good
Saturday.
long day.
You know, man, I got to stay up till midnight. I got to ring in my birthday, so I'll be making the big birthday Facebook post at midnight. So
And you got to work in the morning.
I got to work. I got an 8-hour request. It
Wow,
shouldn't be a
crazy
bad
guy.
day. I can go on not a lot of sleep anyway, so I'll go to bed late.
We're kind of like
I'll
those guys
get
from
up
Saturday Night
early.
Live. We're
We'll
two
come wild and crazy guys.
We didn't even plan that.
I didn't plan that. That's kind of like the road trip. We had said something the other day, and whatever we said, it was like, man, I wish we'd have had Facebook Live though, because that was just gold. Whatever it was we said.
We got that connection.
It's so weird, man.
Like he starts spouting out numbers, and I'm like, nails.
Nails.
Like I should have known.
902172, right? Is that what it is?
210. No, whatever.
So, yeah,
Saturday.
tomorrow birthday. Friday.
Again, happy early birthday.
Oh,
Slammer.
thank you. And Friday, Paige has already announced this on
Yes.
Facebook. She is going to be the backstage interviewer for St. Louis Anarchy Wrestling up in Alton, Illinois. I've got the day off. I will be traveling with her.
Awesome.
And
I'm jealous. I would actually.
Excited
I've been to an
for
anarchy
her.
show in a long time.
so I'm excited. I've never been to an Anarchy show, so I'm excited to go.
You've been with me.
We
I've
went to,
taken.
We went to. Did we? We went to a Glory Pro show.
Oh, that is right. Same building. My apologies.
Is that the same building?
Same building.
Oh, good. Okay.
The Spalding
The
Hall.
Spalding
Alton.
Hall. Awesome. So
Alton, Illinois.
anyway, be there Friday night, Saturday, Jefferson City at the Salvation Army building. Bikers, brawls, and brats. Come on out, look at some motorcycles, eat some barbecue. Slammer merch will be available, man. Get a picture with the bros.
This ain't Slammer merch. Caw.
Caw. It's been awesome, man.
Appreciate you guys watching on TikTok over here.
Thank you for watching on
Appreciate you
TikTok.
guys
Not
watching.
much, brother. We will go. It's awesome. I like going live on TikTok too. So that's cool, man. So you get 2 different views here, man. You can watch us one way or the other.
Access, happy birthday again to both of us. Great show.
Thank you.
Dan says
Appreciate it.
good show.
Thank you.
Dan Neer says great show.
Thank you, brother.
Justin says happy birthday, brothers.
Thank you, brother.
Roger says good show as always.
Thank
Tim
you.
says happy birthday.
Thank you, Tim, brother.
We will be back next Tuesday.
That's right.
Tuesday.
And if you're the follows have been actually going up a little bit. They're
Good,
slowly
good.
going up. We're getting closer to 3,000 on the Slammer page.
Let's get Slammer's page up to 3,000.
Let's get this thing up to 3,000. Share, like, comment, blah, blah, blah. Go to the Chris Slammer page. Add me as a friend. I'll accept it. Accept, not accept. Accept.
Accept.
Accept. I always say people be like, accept my friend request. Well, I will accept it. But if you're right. Anyway, it's Chris Slammer on
He's getting into
Facebook.
it again.
Slammer right here. Instagram, Chris_Slammer. X at Max Gym, MACSGYM. TikTok at Slammermania. Book me now, man. I'll wish you a happy birthday, happy anniversary, pep talk. I'll tell your boss you quit your job. If you just want me to say, hey, yo, I'll do it, but nothing gross, because I had somebody do that one time, and I did not accept that one.
We might need to look into that one.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like, take your boots off real slow and
Yeah.
sexy looking.
It wasn't that, but I wouldn't accept that either. But it was still pretty.
Unlace
It was
those boots
it was
real
still
slow.
pretty. It was still kind of disturbing. What else, man? ProWrestlingTees.com/slammer. You can get a shirt just like this one, except it'll be in yellow. If you want this one, come see me at my merch table. I've got them. Where can they find you at, brother?
You can find me right here on the Slammer page every Tuesday, 8
Tuesday.
p.m. Central.
Every Tuesday.
So give this page some likes, some follows, share it out. Get him to, what was the magic number? 3,000?
3,000 and
3,000.
beyond.
You can also find me on my personal Facebook page, Kyle Mookie Skynet.
Kyle Mookie
I will
Skynet.
accept your friend request. You can send me a friend request. You can follow my page or whatever. Or you can follow me on my other Facebook Live page. We try to do every Tuesday. We didn't do it tonight.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central. Before I come over here, that page is the Die Cut Dudes.
Die Cut Dude.
Die Cut Dudes. Right here. There's our logo. You can find us over on the Facebooks.
On the Facebooks.
Give our page a look, a follow. We post all kinds of funny memes. I post random videos. We'll go live on there in our Die Cut studios. Like, it seems like once a month. We have a good time over there also.
I don't know who this Chris fella is, Maxwell. I'm trying to figure it out myself.
Government name.
Yes, the page. We do need to get Paige on here again. She'll be back.
one of these days when she's too busy. She's too
They
busy.
are, brother.
She's upstairs tonight cooking our Dairy Queen ice cream cake. as we speak.
Cooking the Dairy Queen ice cream cake.
Right,
That's
the big
right.
old- the biggest frying pan she can.
And I
find.
bet Heather's decorating it with all the gel.
Oh, that's the best wife ever.
Just gel it up. Gel it up.
baby. I'm gelling.
The girl upstairs.
I'm gelling like a felon. All right, we
All
gotta
right,
get out
man.
of here.
So anyway, that's the end of. Thank you for attending the Bros birthday bash. It's been a good night.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday yesterday, brother.
Happy birthday to you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. We appreciate it. Thank you for the stars. If you sent stars, if you haven't, go ahead and do that
They're
right
everywhere.
now. We're about to go off the air right now. So
What you gonna do?
what you gonna do when the Bro Show
Runs wild.
wishes a happy birthday to us
And you.
and you? And
Happy
you,
birthday.
And you, Hulk Hogan, brother.
See you next Tuesday.
Tuesday
in Central.
See you next Tuesday. 5, 4. We're still live, but we're going.